Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in that video today. Today, the Houston Astros lose to the Minnesota Twins in a series opener, 7-5. In a game after I was actually really impressed with the way the Astros played in this game. Speaking of which, how the Astros played yesterday, phenomenal pitching, 7 home runs, 10 runs, great hitting. I think they had, 13, 14 hits. I was surprised. We've seen how bad the Astros have been. A game after scoring a lot of runs, we saw how they did. What did they beat the? I think they beat the. They beat the Brewers like 12-1 or something, and then they didn't score a run for the next 2 games, which was a disaster and had hitting problems. Pitching was solid, but today the hitting was okay. Altuve hit a grand slam, but besides that, the hitting was okay. Pitching was not that great. Brian Abreu and Ryan Pressly struggled, which I honestly do not care. I think as much as Brian Abreu struggles was a little bit frustrating. Really, in this outing today, he just showed he's human, right? I mean, he's been a monster throughout this season. Still managed to get 3 strikeouts in the 10th. Was that the 10th thing? Yeah, I think that was the 10th. Yeah, the 10th that Abreu pitched. Still managed to get 3 strike out all the batters that were retired in the 10th inning, but did give up a home run to Jeffers that gave the Twins this win today, and is why Abreu was given his first loss of 2023. Let's get into this game as the Astros lose 7-5 in extra innings in the 10th inning. 14 hits for the Twins, 7 for the Astros. 1 error in this ballgame that belongs to the Twins. The win goes to Duran, who is 1-1 on the season. 2 innings for him today, 0 earned runs, 3 strikeouts, 0 walks. Really nice outing for him. Loss goes to Brian Abreu, his first of the season, 2-1 on the year, 1 innings pitched in the 10th, 2 earned runs, 3 strikeouts, 1 walk. So gave up 2 earned runs, gave up a walk, gave up 2 hits, one being a home run, but he's been phenomenal this season for the Astros. Scoring summary: the Twins scored the first 4. Royce Lewis homered to right, 336 feet. Man, Royce Lewis had a hell of a day for these Twins. He just got called back up, and Royce Lewis hit a home run to right field, 336 feet. Correa scored, Kroloff scored, and 3-0. Then Michael A. Taylor hits a single to right. Castro scored. Taylor to second. It's 4-0. But the Astros score their first run in the 4th inning. Astros get some runners on. Alvarez gets to second base on an error by the first baseman. And then Bregman hits a single. There's runners on the corners. Tucker grounds into double play. Second to shortstop to first. Alvarez scored. Bregman out at second. No RBI. Not scored on the non-RBI, and Astros get on the board in the 4th inning. Then the 7th inning, the Astros make a little bit of a run. So Tucker gets on with a double. He gets on second base. Then Jose Abreu gets on with a walk. Jake Myers struck out, and then Dubon hits a single. Dubon was really solid today for the Astros with 2 singles. So Dubon has a single. The bases are loaded. Maldonado strikes out. But then Jose Altuve comes up in the 7th inning with the bases loaded and 2 outs. And Jose Altuve hits the Astros' 3rd grand slam of the season and his 2nd home run of the year. And his 2 home runs of the season come from back-to-back games, as yesterday Altuve hit his first home run of the season for the Astros, but today he hits a grand slam to left center, 381 feet. Tucker scored, Jose Abreu scored, and Dubon scored, and the Astros take the lead 5-4. The Astros would hold the lead up to the 9th inning. The Astros would have the chance to win this game in the 9th, but Lewis, who was called up, had the 3-run home run in the 3rd inning, would hit an RBI single to center. Farmer scored. Kroloff to, is that right? Kroloff to second, and it's 5-5. And in the 10th inning, Jeffers homer to left, 374 feet. Kepler scored, and it's 7-5, and the Astros would not be able to score any runs in the 10th inning, even though they had a runner on second base. So that was a tough outing for the Astros today, but I think the Astros did pretty well hitting-wise for a game that yesterday they had 13 hits and 7 homers because we've seen their bats turn cold after having a really good day the day before. Altuve, going over the Astros batters for today. Altuve in the 3rd inning had a walk. In the 7th inning, hit his grand slam. That was it for Altuve, going 1 for 4 with a grand slam. Jeremy Pena was 0 for 4 in this game. He walked in the 1st inning, and that was it for Jeremy. No hits. Jordan was 0 for 4, but still gets the on-base percentage, the on-base streak alive, because Jordan was safe at first on fielding error by first baseman Gallo, and Alvarez safe at second on error. So that was the error that Jordan got on. And then he also was hit by a pitch in the 8th inning. So he was 0 for 4, but still managed to get on base in this game and keep that base streak alive. Bregman was 1 for 4 in this game. Bregman singled to right in the 4th inning, but that was it for Alex today. And then Tucker was 1 for 4 as well, as Kyle Tucker hit a double in this one in the 7th and scored a run. Abreu was 1 for 3. Abreu in the 7th inning walked in the 7th, and then that was it for Abreu. But then he hit a single in the 9th, so solid there by Abreu as he walks and singles. Jake was 0 for 4 today. Dubon was 2 for 4 with 2 singles, single in the 5th, single in the 7th to load the bases up. Maldonado was 1 for 3 with a single in the 3rd. And then Yainer Diaz came on for Maldonado to pinch hit in the 9th, and he struck out swinging. So that was it for the Astros hitters today. Other than Brian Abreu, who got the loss, we're going to go over the other 4 pitchers that pitched for the Astros today. J.P. France pitched the first 6 innings, getting the start. He gave up 7 hits and 4 runs and 3 walks, but did get 8 strikeouts, a career high. It was a struggle for J.P. France in most of this game, but he was also kind of solid. He was up and down in this ball game. Seth Martinez pitched the 7th inning. He gave up 2 hits, but did get out of the inning without giving up any earned runs. Hector Neris pitched the 8th inning, gave up a hit, but did get 2 strikeouts and got out of the inning. Then Presley in the 9th, a little bit of a struggle for Presley. Gave up some bad hits. Gave up a couple hits with 2. Gave up an earned run. Gave up a walk, but did get 2 strikeouts. But Presley, when they needed him in the 9th, ended up giving a run on a Royce Lewis RBI single, and Presley's struggles are the reason why this game went to extras, and then Abreu's struggles are the reason why the Astros lost this one in extras. But Presley and Abreu are guys who rarely struggle for the Astros off the bullpen, as they combined for giving up 3 earned runs today off the bullpen and 4 hits, including 1 homer and 2 walks. Also, in 2 innings, still managed to get 5 strikeouts between the 2 of them, but those are 2 pitchers right there that get a lot of strikeouts. But still, the 2 guys that you trust the most out of your bullpen kind of mess it up for you today, but they rarely struggle. So I think that is okay for the Astros. After a really good last series to sweep the Athletics, and a really solid comeback in this game. They were down 4-0. I didn't have much hopes in this game for the Astros going down 4-0. 4-1, I was like, okay, maybe the Astros can make a little bit of run if they get some runners on. I honestly didn't think the Astros were going to lose this game after the Altuve grand slam. I thought the Astros would win it after the grand slam, but I was wrong. Twins came back with a run in the 9th and 2 in the 10th, and the Astros lose this game 7-5. You guys have your thoughts, and peace out. Go Astros.